Hi everyone, welcome back. This is the third part of difficult multiple choice questions, AS level chemistry. I have taken the paper May June again 2024 paper version 1-3. So we are going to use May June 2024 paper 1-3. We are going to talk about 5 questions which are reported as difficult questions. Let's do one by one. The first one is a structure of borazole shown. You have that, and the shape of borazole and how many pi electrons are present in this structure. That's what the question. So the structure looks like benzene. So benzene has a planar structure. That's what we need to know. We need to say which has a planar structure. Benzene has a planar structure. Benzene has a planar structure. When benzene has a planar structure, how many bonds you have? It has a planar structure. And how many how many pi electrons you have? 1, 2, 3. 3 pi bonds, so 3 times 2, 6 pi electrons. So the choice will be D. Let's go to the next question. The next question is about W moles of HNO2 undergoes disproportionation reaction to produce U moles of HNO3 and V moles of NO. This is what the question. And no other nitrogen containing products. Nitrogen is the only element oxidized or reduced. So it's a disproportionation reaction, first thing. And I need to balance the equation. That's what the requirement. So how will I balance the equation? Let me say I have this. HNO2 becomes HNO3 plus NO. This is what given. Okay, let's go further. This is the oxidation number is positive 3. I hope you know that. And here the oxidation number is positive 5. Here the oxidation number is positive 2. So this is increase by 2. Here increase by 1. Decrease by 1. So when I want to equate, it should be 1 times 2. So what I am going to have is, first I will make HNO2 becoming HNO3, one case. The other case is HNO2 becomes NO. Here when I consider by losing 2 electrons, that is why it is increase is losing 2 electrons. So it loses 2 electrons. It becomes HNO3. Then what I will have here is HNO2 and HNO3. When I want to balance, I will have to have will have to have here H2O, so that the oxygen is balanced, and I will have 2H plus here, so that the charge is balanced. I hope you understand this. Now these two electrons should be gained by the nitrogen to become NO. So plus 3 to plus 2, it's a gain of only 1 electron. So I need 2 moles of HNO2 and 2 moles of NO. So it gains 2 electrons. It's balanced now. Now I need to balance the oxygen and hydrogen. So when I want to balance the hydrogen, so I will have here H2O. But when I go for H2O, 2 into 2, 4 oxygen here, but here only 2 plus 1, 3, so 2 H2O, then here it is going to be 2H plus. So that the charge is balanced, and as well hydrogen is balanced and oxygen is balanced. Now these two half equations I am going to add. When I add, these two are cancelled and these two electrons are cancelled. What I am getting is, this one H2O will cancel the other H2O. So the balanced equation I am having is 3 moles of HNO2 becomes 1 mole of HNO3 and 2 moles of NO and 1 mole of H2O. So W moles of HNO2 produces U moles of HNO3 and V moles of NO. So 3, 1, 2. Choice B. This is really a question to be solved. It takes time. Next. What is involved in the mechanism of reaction between aqueous NaOH and 1-bromobutane? This 1-bromobutane is a primary halogenoalkane. So primary halogenoalkane follows SN2 mechanism. So SN2 mechanism means the carbon with a partial positive charge will be attacked by a nucleophile. So A. Then question number 29. Butene reacts with the cold dilute acidified KMNO4. So butene CH3 CH double bond CH CH3. So when it is acidified cold dilute KMNO4, it results in diol. So you will get CH3 CHOH CHOH CH3. Then butene reacts with excess of hot concentrated KMNO4 to give product Y. This is X, and the product Y will be, there will be a breaking of this double bond, hot concentrated KMNO4. So you will get CH3 COOH 2 times, because both are equal. So this is Y. Let us look at the choice. Only one of X and Y reacts with the 2,4-diphenyl hydrazine. Neither of them will react with the 2,4-diphenyl hydrazine because they are not aldehyde or ketone. X and Y both react with sodium hydroxide. No, alcohol cannot react with sodium hydroxide, only Y can react with sodium hydroxide. X and Y both react with sodium metal. True, because alcohol and carboxylic acid both can react with sodium metal. So C is the right choice. Which substance reacts with ethanoic acid to give organic product with the highest molecular mass? So lithium aluminum hydride, you will be talking about reduction. When it is reduction, you will have a product of alcohol. So CH3 CH2OH. If you consider the molecular mass 24 plus 6 is 30, 32, 30 plus 16 is 46. I hope I am correct. Then magnesium, when it reacts with magnesium, you are going to get CH3COO twice Mg. So the molecular mass will be 142 if I do the calculation. Potassium carbonate you will get CH3COOK. The CH3COOK, the molecular mass, if I consider, it's going to be 24 plus 3 plus 32 plus 39, so 98 grams per mole. When it is reacting with propane 2-ol, it's going to be like ester CH3COO CH CH3 CH3. So you'll get propane isopropyl ethanoate. So if I consider the molecular mass, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons, 5 times 12 plus 3, 9 plus 1, 10 hydrogens plus 2 oxygen, 32. So I'm getting 102 grams per mole. So you can see B is having a greater molecular mass. So that is the answer for question number 35. So I hope this video is helpful in solving this kind of questions. I'll meet you again in the next part. Thank you.